So another type of photograph is what we call oblique photograph. Is the last type of photographs. These are photographs taken when the camera is tilted or slanting at an angle below 90 degrees. It's not like the first one. This one is at an angle, the camera is tilted at an angle, as we are going to see. So there are two types of oblique photographs. We have what we call ground oblique and also what we call the aerial oblique. So if we begin with the ground oblique photographs, these are photographs taken when the photographer, the cameraman, is standing on a higher ground such as a hill, building or a tree, and the camera is tilted towards the lower ground. Like in this example there, you see that cameraman is standing on a hill, then he's taking those objects there, the trees. So now he's taking the object. So he has to tilt the camera such that to take the object which is at a lower ground. That is an oblique photograph. Then you have aerial photographs. That these are photographs taken, they are called aerial because aerial, it comes from air. So they are taken when the camera is in air. So the camera is tilted at an angle below 90 degrees. There are two types of aerial. We have low oblique and high oblique. That low oblique, the camera is tilted at a low angle, maybe 70, 80, not far from 90 degrees. Then high oblique, it is tilted at a high angle, for example at 45 degrees. So you can see the good example of the photograph, which is or that diagram there. You see the aeroplane now is taking the house, but the house is ahead, so the aeroplane has to tilt the camera such that it takes the photo of that house. As you can see how tilted the camera is. That is a good example of a high oblique photograph. That is aerial oblique photograph. You can see how it looks like. It is different from the other first types of photographs. Then also you have another good example there. It is also an oblique photograph. It is taken, I think that is Tokyo in Japan. Then let us see characteristics of oblique photographs. How are we going to identify, to differentiate this type of photograph from other types? So the first one, it shows both sides and top view. Unlike other photographs, vertical shows one side, horizontal shows one side, but oblique, it shows more than two sides, as we have seen those photographs earlier. They show a large area than horizontal. They show a skyline. They may show a skyline or they may not show. It depends the angle at which the camera is tilted. Features in the foreground are larger than those one in the background. I think like horizontal photographs. They are taken when the camera is tilted at an angle below 90 degrees. So you find that the camera is tilted at an angle below 90 degrees. They are normally used in the reconnaissance survey. If you remember reconnaissance in surveying. Then advantages of oblique photographs. They cover a large area compared to horizontal. We have seen like other photographs like a vertical. They are easy to interpret than a vertical. These oblique are easy to interpret. First of all, they show more than one side, so you can know what has been shown on the photograph, but vertical shows only the top view, so it is not easy to identify the features. Features are clearly seen, especially ground oblique. So features are clearly seen, not like a vertical photographs. They can be used as an aid in reconnaissance. We have seen they are used in reconnaissance survey. Then the disadvantages, they are affected to scale distortion. The features near the camera, they will appear bigger or larger compared to the features which will be far from the camera. That is scale distortion. You cannot know the real size of features because of scale distortion. Like horizontal photographs, they can be affected by weather conditions such as fog, mist, and cloudy cover. Like other types, they cannot be used in map making due to scale distortion. So they cannot be used in map making. We said that vertical photographs, they are the photographs used in map making because they are affected by less scale distortion. They are not highly affected by that problem. Then another, they are not selective, hence they show features which may not be required. All photographs are not selective. Kama vile maps, kwamba maps unachagua baadhi za features, unatumia symbol, lakini photo unachukua kila kitu. And last one, they are not potential in assessing, measurement